Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Rick coming back at you. I hope you guys are having another awesome day. It has been a fantastic couple of weeks, and I'm so thankful for you guys' support. The number of views that the shorts that I'm making are getting and then the videos that I'm making are getting has been nothing short of spectacular. I'm up 19,000% just in views alone, which is absolutely unbelievable. It's something I didn't imagine a year ago. So thank you for the continued support. And it's just awesome to know that I have that with just these ideas and these concepts that I've studied and applied myself. And I'm just really passing this stuff down. And so it's awesome to get the kind of feedback that you guys have been giving me. So thank you so much for that. And what I noticed is that even though we're getting a lot of views, it's not translating to a lot of subscribers. So if this information is helping you and you feel like you're getting value out of it, definitely smash that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification, because I'm going to continue to drop little tips and strategies in the form of shorts and videos that will help you not only condition yourself from a mindset standpoint to achieve those wealth goals that you have, but also give you little tips and strategies and news updates that will also help set you up for success as well, with those financial goals in mind, of course. And today what I want to talk about is a concept that when I think about wealth and the way I've thought about it my entire life, I never thought that the wealthy people, the wealthiest of people, would do what I'm about to share with you. But once I heard that they were doing this, it just clicked in my mind and I'm like, this makes a lot of sense. And it's something that I want to share with you because maybe this does help you along the way. A lot of people, what they feel like is that really wealthy people are just buying houses straight cash. And that would make total sense, right? Like they have enough liquidity on hand to just be like, I'm buying this outright. I'm not financing anything because there's debt involved in financing. But my understanding of this is that that's not entirely true. And I'm not saying all wealthy people do this, but there are wealthy people out there that actually prefer to finance houses rather than buy them straight cash. And here's the reason why. Usually wealthy people have good relationships with banks, which means that they're going to get interest rates and benefits that a lot of the regular consumers can't get. So a lot of times when you're talking about real estate, these real estate and super successful people can get interest rates of 1 to 3% in that area. And so that's a very, very low amount of interest to pay back when you consider debt. A lot less than some of us are paying. So if you think about that, if somebody were to, we'll just say, buy a house straight cash for $500,000, that money is not working for them at that point. They've used that money to buy an asset. Now they have to wait for that asset to appreciate. Whereas what a wealthy person is going to do is they're going to say, you know what, let's go ahead and finance this at, I'll go ahead and put $25,000 down or whatever deal is that they worked out with the bank, and I'll finance it at 1%. Now what they've done is they've pocketed, or they still have $475,000 that they're going to turn around and put into assets and investments that are going to get them a rate of return between 5 and 10%. And why is that important? That's important because what they're doing is they're using the money that they would have put into real estate, and they would have had to sit on that real estate in order for it to accrue any sort of equity, because they have to wait for market conditions to basically climb, things like that. Instead, what they're doing is they're saying, I'm going to take this $475,000 and I'm going to put it into an asset like crypto. I'm going to put it into an asset like the stock market or an indexed fund. And I'm going to go ahead and get between 5 and 10% year over year. Now think about what that does to that money that they just put in there. They've made what they would make in flipping that house. They've made it in a very short period of time because they've used the leverage of the money that they've had. So rather than going into debt rather than just buying the house outright, and just saying, I'm going to wait for the market to climb for me to go ahead and turn around and flip and sell this. What they say is, let me go ahead and finance this. I'll pay 1%. It's still building equity. And then I'll use this money that I would have normally used to buy this house cash, and I'm going to put it into another asset. So I have two assets that are making me money. And this is genius because it's something that I didn't think of before. And this is something that makes a lot of sense because now, rather than just buying one straight asset for cash and having that thing build equity for you, you now have two, and you're using the bank's money, who's only giving you a 1 to 3% interest rate, which really, in the grand scheme of things, isn't a lot when you compare the ROI that they're getting on their assets. So I just wanted to share that with you because that's massive. That's a skill right there, and that's something that if you can put yourself in a position to go that route and have two separate assets building at the same time, it's only going to help you to contribute to those goals that you have. So I hope that this video helped you guys. Of course, if you are appreciating and liking this content, hit that subscribe button. You guys have been awesome over the past 3 weeks. Keep it going. Let's keep this train rolling because, again, I make these videos to help you guys hit your goals, but also help kind of change the paradigm of society so that we can all hit those financial goals that we have and start becoming the new wealthy out there. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and take care.